Okay, so Team Ramstein, Basic German, Lesson 8. We're going to be going into more directions here. So in our culture corner, we'll be talking about ridiculous baby names being illegal in Germany. We'll go through some professional vocabulary, some foundational vocabulary, and more directions. So if you go into Google and you just Google ridiculous American baby names, it's kind of funny. You'll see these names right here. King, Queen, Jesus Christ, 3, Santa Claus, Majesty, Adolf Hitler, and Messiah. These are supposedly, but this is just a Google search. I don't know. Free country. I have no idea if it's actually legal or not, but you can find them on a Google search. But nevertheless, in Germany, you have this place called the Office of Vital Statistics, right? Das Standesamt. Das Standesamt is the Office of Vital Statistics where you have to pay a fee to register your child's name. And if it's a ridiculous name, they will kick it back and say, no, you have one more shot. If you don't pick a decent name after that, then guess what? You're going to have to pay the fee again. So don't come up with crazy names. Just do like all the other Germans and name your kid Paul or Mary or Detlef or Florian or whatever, Wolfgang, etc. So, yeah, if you're going to have a baby here, don't be putting... My wife come running across the background like, oh, you can't see me if I'm running. And I'm like, oh, you're cute. Everybody wants to see you. It's okay. So, so anyway, don't name your child something stupid because it will just cost you money. So, professional vocabulary. Let's just start looking into some of these phrases that we might want to know. Ich bin ein Arzt. Ich bin ein Arzt. I am a doctor. Ich bin eine Krankenschwester. I am a nurse. You'll see Kranken, you might remember from one of our earlier classes, Kranken means sick. And Schwester, as we learned during our family vocabulary here, that's a sister. So, ich bin eine, right, the feminine, the feminine article we got to have there. So, ich bin eine Krankenschwester, I am a sick sister, quite literally, but leave it to the Germans to say that for nurse. And even if you're a male, you're still eine Krankenschwester. I am a medical technician becomes ich bin Medizintechniker. Ich bin Medizintechniker. Where are you hurt? Wo sind Sie verletzt? Wo sind Sie verletzt? Please remain still. Bitte bleiben Sie still. Bitte bleiben Sie still. Please lie flat. Bitte legen Sie sich flach hin. For my Spanish speakers out there, you might remember flaca for a thin girl, right? Flaco for a thin guy, right? Same thing. So please lie flat. Apparently, we get those words from the same Latin base. So, a review of our foundational vocabulary basics. Remember, maybe, vielleicht, even if, sogar wenn, afterwards, nachher, worse, schlechter, where, wo, everything, alles, somewhere, irgendwo, what, was, almost, fast, there, da, oder dort. Again, there, over there, da, dort. Going into our new foundational vocabulary basics here. House, home, Haus, zu Hause. In and at is, this is a hard one, in. Car, Auto. Already, schon. Good morning, guten Morgen. How are you? Wie geht es Ihnen dir? Where are you from? Woher sind Sie? Or, on the informal, woher bist du? Me, mir, oder mich. Almost interchangeable. Don't worry about it right now. When we get into like more advanced stuff, the intermediate levels, we'll start getting into the breakdowns there. But just mir und mich means me. Hello, hallo, oder guten Tag. What is your name? Was ist dein Name? Was ist dein Name? How old are you? Wie alt sind Sie? Wie alt bist du? Son, Sohn, daughter, Tochter, your, in the informal, deinem, dein und deine, and the formal, ihr und ihre. I know. Very difficult. Just memorize it. Very, sehr, hard, hot, difficult, hard, schwierig. And then still, noch, noch. So, she is without a car, so maybe she is still at the house. Sie ist ohne Auto. Vielleicht ist sie noch im Haus. Sie ist ohne Auto. Vielleicht ist sie noch im Haus. I am already in the car with your son and daughter. I can just hear this being said to me at one point or another when I was running late inside. If I'd have heard that in German from meine Lieblingsfrau, it would have been sounding like something like, Ich bin schon im Auto mit deinem Sohn und Tochter. Ich bin schon im Auto mit deinem Sohn und Tochter. Good morning, how are you today? Guten Morgen, wie geht es Ihnen? Wie geht es dir heute? Heute, today. Ihnen, formal, dir, informal. Guten Morgen, wie geht es Ihnen heute? Wie geht es dir heute? Hello, what is your name? Guten Tag. Was ist Ihr oder dein Name? Always, formal, informal. Guten Tag, was ist Ihr Name? Guten Tag, was ist dein Name? How old are you? Wie alt sind Sie? Wie alt bist du? Wie alt sind Sie? Wie alt bist du? This is very hard, but it's not impossible. Das ist sehr schwer, aber nicht unmöglich. Unmöglich. Where are you from? Von wo sind Sie? Von sind Sie? Oder von wo bist du? Von wo bist du? And a little bit more getting around. Again, as a review, let's go over our Richtungen. Norden, Süden, Osten und Westen. Norden, Süden, Osten, Westen. North, South, East, and West. I need a taxi for 6 people, please. Ich brauche bitte ein Taxi für 6 Personen. Ich brauche bitte ein Taxi für 6 Personen. I live in the Kaiserslautern pedestrian zone and need to get to the train station. Ich wohne in der Kaiserslauterner Fußgängerzone und muss zum Bahnhof. Ich wohne in der Kaiserslauterner Fußgängerzone und muss zum Bahnhof. When does the next bus come? Wann kommt der nächste Bus? Bus. I know. Bus. Wann kommt der nächste Bus? Do you know which coach is first class? Wissen Sie, welcher Trainer erstklassig ist? Now, you have to ask this because you more than likely want to take first class. It's not that much more, and it makes a big difference in how you travel, especially in Europe. However, you learned at the very beginning of the class that most of the time an A-I vowel combination in a word would be an I sound, like Frankfurt am Mainz, right? You know? We talked about that on day 1 when we were going through the uglies of it all, right? But in this exception, welcher Trainer erstklassig ist. So, a train car is ein Trainer, nicht ein Trainer. From which terminal does Lufthansa fly? Von welchem Terminal fliegt Lufthansa? Von welchem Terminal fliegt Lufthansa? I live next door to the ice cream parlor. Ich wohne neben der Eisdiele. Ich wohne neben der Eisdiele. How far are you from the mall? Wie weit sind Sie vom Einkaufszentrum entfernt? Now remember, Einkaufszentrum, just like a centre commercial in French, that's how you would say a mall in both German and French respectively. But the word mall is universal. It makes sense if you're speaking Cantonese, Chinese. It's a mall, no matter where you're at around the world. But the German word for it is Einkaufszentrum. The French word, as I know that we've belabored in class, is centre commercial. So remember, mall is just the mall. You could say, wie weit sind Sie vom Mall entfernt? And next Woche, no idea what we're going to do, but we'll probably do more restaurants, and so we'll get to that, restaurants and ordering and groceries, because we didn't quite get enough the last time. And believe me, it can be tricky, especially going through the menu line by line. So we will do that, and we'll talk about well done and medium rare and all of those things. So that will be technically tomorrow in our Monday class. Till then, y'all be careful. Und bis später. And finally, I get to have my margarita.